In the village of Bangkok Cam in the Chiang district, situated northeast of Bangkok during the year 2019. For Usan Niseka, a typical day began in the fields, tending to crops and cattle alongside his faithful companion, Ping Pong, an adorable dog who never left his side. Despite Ping Pong's jovial presence, life hadn't always been easy for the canine. In his youth, he had been struck by a passing car while walking along the road. The incident had left Ping Pong injured and in distress, prompting Usa to rush to his aid upon hearing the yelp of pain. Discovering his beloved dog lying by the roadside, Usa's heart sank at the sight of his companion's injuries. The driver responsible had callously fled the scene, leaving Ping Pong in need of urgent medical attention. Filled with worry, Usa wasted no time in whisking Ping Pong to the nearest veterinary clinic. After a nerve-wracking wait, the vet reassured Usa that although Ping Pong had sustained a leg injury, with proper rest and care, the resilient pup would make a full recovery. Usa's relief was palpable. Despite Ping Pong's injury, he was grateful that his loyal companion would still be by his side, helping him tend to the fields and sharing in life's joys. Unbeknownst to Usa, the vet had not disclosed the severity of Ping Pong's front right leg damage, suggesting it was unlikely the dog would regain use of it. While Usa was saddened by the lasting effects of the accident, he remained thankful that Ping Pong's condition wasn't as dire as it could have been. After thanking the vet, Usa took Ping Pong home, where the resilient pup became a local hero. During an interview about his decision to keep Ping Pong, Usa explained, "I kept him because he's so loyal and obedient, and always helps me out when I go to the fields to tend to my cattle." He expressed how loved Ping Pong was by the entire village, including Quanji, their other dog, who always played with him. On the fateful day that changed Ping Pong's life, the trio set off into the fields early, aiming to complete their tasks before the sun grew too intense. As the morning progressed, Usa took a break under a tree, enjoying lunch and a cool drink to escape the sweltering sun. It was then that he heard Ping Pong and Quanji barking. Initially assuming they were chasing after a small animal, Usa became increasingly concerned as their barking persisted, sensing something was amiss. The farmer immediately abandoned his lunch and hurried to where he could hear his dogs. Upon arriving, he was struck by the unusual behavior of Ping Pong and Quanji. An anxious Quanji stood beside Ping Pong, barking incessantly. Ping Pong, on the other hand, was pacing back and forth, periodically returning to dig at one spot with surprising care, unlike his usual frantic digging when chasing small animals. As Usa approached, he observed Ping Pong's careful digging and was astonished by what the dog uncovered. Amongst the dirt, he found the tiny feet of a baby. Usa recalled, "I heard the dogs barking and a baby crying in a cassava plantation, so I went there to check." The sight shocked him to his core, realizing that he had stumbled upon an abandoned baby. Determined to ensure the baby's safety, Usa gently nudged Ping Pong aside and carefully uncovered the child, revealing that the baby was miraculously still alive. Other nearby farmers, alerted by the commotion, joined him. They were all shocked by the discovery. How could someone abandon and attempt to bury a defenseless baby in the field? After ensuring the baby was safe, Usa immediately contacted the police. The remarkable discovery of the baby, thanks to Ping Pong's alertness and care, left the entire community in disbelief and gratitude for the loyal and vigilant dog. After the story was disclosed, Lieutenant Colonel Panwa of Champuan Police initiated an official investigation in the village to identify the baby's mother. In the close-knit community, it didn't take long for someone to come forward, although the identity of the mother was unexpected. It was revealed that a 15-year-old girl was the mother of the baby. Her name was not disclosed to protect her identity, given her young age. The girl explained to the police that upon discovering her pregnancy, she was overwhelmed with fear and uncertainty. For 9 months, she had kept her pregnancy a secret from her family, feeling ashamed and terrified of her father's reaction. When she went into labor, she ventured into the field late at night, hoping to conceal her situation. After giving birth to a healthy baby boy, she panicked about the responsibilities of motherhood and attempted to hide the baby by covering him with dirt. Following her confession to the police, the girl expressed remorse for her actions. She was taken into custody and is now under the care of a psychologist and her parents. She regrets what she did and said she acted on impulse without thinking it through. She feared her parents would find out she had been pregnant, stated the lieutenant in a press release. The baby was taken in by the girl's parents, who decided to raise him as their own. The incident highlighted the challenges and fears that young girls face when dealing with unexpected pregnancies. Therefore, it's crucial that young girls in such situations receive proper care, attention, and support to make informed decisions for themselves and their child, should they choose to keep it. As for the dogs, particularly Ping Pong, they received abundant praise and affection from the villagers for their remarkable heroism in discovering and rescuing the baby. Without the dog's intervention, the outcome of the story could have been vastly different. It's evident that these dogs deserve all the treats and affection people can offer.